Hi everyone, my name is Pilot and welcome back to Airport CEO. Regional flights are critical links for small communities to major hubs. These communities often lack the services that you may find in a major city. Where I live, we have a few major hospitals, whereas the surrounding communities may need to travel in for medical appointments that could be unavailable where they reside. Some communities are even more remote and only accessible by air or water. These regional flights are even more important as they move critical goods like food, medicine, and fuel for heating. This is especially important in the northern parts of Canada. Certain regional airports can be in precarious and challenging places as well, much like the airport on St. Bart's Island in the Caribbean. Known for its hilariously short runway and interesting downhill approach to the runway, these airports often require some intense pilot skills to successfully navigate in and out of. Let me know in the comments below what airport you think is also located in a precarious or challenging place. While you're there, consider joining the Discord by following the link in the pinned comment. Regional flights often feed into so-called hubs if an airline is using the hub and spoke system. These feeder flights will bring passengers to the airport to get on bigger international flights. This helps increase revenue for the airline. The hub and spoke system is more frequently used by legacy airlines. This can have some disadvantages, however. Often these major hubs can be quite congested, meaning the odds of delays are more frequent. Some passengers may prefer point-to-point flying as this reduces travel time to the airport and through the airport. We want to make sure that our airport is efficient and gets passengers from check-in to boarding as fast and smooth as possible. We're starting off this time-lapse by fixing the fence thanks to the comment from Reefing Medic 7537, which let me know that you can connect the fence to the vehicle checkpoint. A special thanks to Blue Derico, who is a very important member of my community, for pointing out that I blocked the southern door to the bathroom, so that is now fixed. Next, we will widen our taxiway for the commercial aircraft and upgrade the taxiway so that it is asphalt for all the commercial aircraft. I did forget to do the runway exit, so I fixed that a little bit later. After, I'll build a staff room to allow our staff to rest in a comfortable place, and then we'll finish off the time-lapse by building out the check-in area and hiring additional staff and vehicles for our airport. Along the way, I start the research for the baggage system, as that is something we'll need to build eventually. I'll see you in a bit for the live play. Hello everyone, welcome to the live play. So just a few little things off camera while I finished off that time lapse. I did convert these ramps here, and I've done the whole taxiway asphalt as well, realizing that our medium aircraft will have to taxi down here for their departures. So this will at least increase the durability. And then this fence, I'm just set it to adjust so the contractors, looks like there's a stream of them on their way. They'll go work on that as well, just to give us a little bit more building space. So yeah, just letting the general aviation aircraft park here for now. Eventually we'll dismiss them and send them on their way so that we can get our main commercial aircraft here eventually. But one of the things I wanted to do, and I wanted you guys' feedback on this, is I wanted to kind of work on some of our colors. So I believe if you right click, or I should know where this tool is, decorations, templates. Oh, where did I I know it exists, I know it's something you can do, but now why am I forgetting? Lounges, cafes, shops, conveyor belts. No. There's a way to change the color of things. And now I'm forgetting, and that's really disappointing. I should know this. Rename, class cleaning, maintenance, activate, deactivate, change color. There we go. So one of the things we can do is actually, I wanted to maybe put in my logo color. So I just need to grab that real quick, and then I'll be right back. All right, so hopefully this copy paste works, but let's see. And oh, nice, perfect. Okay, let's just get the right symbol there. If we do the pound, yeah. So now we can go into the paintbrush mode, and we can paint all our objects here, I believe. There we go. Just have to know how the tool works. But yeah, so I figured we could do that color there, and then I'm gonna let you pick a color for the chairs. So we'll have to pick something that kind of, I think, matches well. I don't know if we go for a nice maybe purple there, and if you want to pause, we can note down that code as well. We also have maybe something else. We could just go even white if we wanted to. That's kind of my logo colors again, blue and white. So yeah, you know, kind of open to suggestions. I think there's some colors that probably wouldn't work. Probably don't want to do any sort of yellows or greens or anything like that. That's a nice contrasting blue though, so I'll leave that up to you to leave some comments below to let me know what you think, which colors we should go well. Keep the red, add the white, purple here, maybe this blue, or something else, so we can definitely pick a color a little bit later. I'm just wondering what we can all paint colors. Oh, we can even change the boarding desk, so if we go into here again, paintbrush mode, we could maybe even kind of do our boarding desks in that color as well. What else? Maybe we'll do our check-ins too. We'll just kind of have my my logo in a bunch of places anyways. And yeah, maybe we'll even need something for the staff lounge again. Let me know what you guys think, and we can definitely make some changes. But yeah, I'm liking what it looks like for the seats. We'll definitely make sure we keep that in mind for sure. So I'm going to let it run on 3 speed, and we're just going to go quickly into our operations here, check on our research and development. So we're waiting for baggage handling to finish, as well as advanced runway lighting. So I'll let those run in the background, but let's look at our contracts. That'll be the next thing we need to do, is to start bringing in some airlines. So we'll go into our offered contracts and airlines. Now I know there's some mods, I think, for more realistic companies. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm kind of shied away from modding right now just because I'm actually a little bit new to the game still, and I want to avoid crashes and bugs. So yeah, so let's take a look at this 3-star one. They just have one small airplane. It's $2,500 per flight. It's a Beech 1900D, which actually I used to fly one of those. So I think we'll sign that contract. It's a pretty small airplane though, but when we get medium gates, that'll be good as well. So you want to see if anyone has any more small airplanes. This Maple Express has DHC-6. That is small. And then a Cessna 208 as well. It's a Caravan. So I don't think we want that one. Let's look at the Havana. So let's maybe do Havana as well. And let's fly Penguin 208 and 1900D. Saab 340. Well, we can do a Saab 340 as well. That's a 34 passenger airplane, depending on the model. So it's a Swedish built. Not in service anymore for the most part. I think there's a few floating around in Florida, and Australia I think has them as well. So let's sign a contract for Strata as well. That'll be our 2 airlines to start. And then if we come into our staff, actually what we will want maybe to do is start having an executive team. And so let's go into hiring, and let's take a look at our executives. So we need a CFO, you're pretty good. A CIO, let's get that. A COO, procurement director, someone who's pretty high. There, a strategy director. You look good as well. And I'm the CEO, so that's good there. So I don't need... Did I hire a CFO? Yes, I did. Okay. So we don't need you. We don't need a CIO or COO. We do need an HR director at some point as well, which would be good. And I'm not really seeing one yet, but I think we might be okay without one for the time being. Because what we can do now is we'll come in here and I'm just gonna switch this to commercial aircraft only. Oh, there's a general aviation. Okay, so let's stop for a second. We'll let them refuel. We're gonna dismiss you. And once you leave, we'll let this go to commercial flights. As soon as they go, commercial flights. Like so, same thing, your refueling done, so let's dismiss you as well. And once you're gone, we will switch this to commercial flights. Come on. Someone else already trying to take its place? Ah. Okay, we'll see if we can dismiss that one. You go. This is one thing. Sometimes trying to get the gates sorted once you let them on. So yeah, let's dismiss right away. Just get out of here. There we go. So we'll get our 3 gates open and operating. And then we can come into our flight planner here. And we can turn on the auto planner, and we'll leave everything at 30-minute turns for now. Just because these are small aircraft, and we shouldn't see too much delays really happening yet with that. So, and then the auto planner with the COO, I believe it is, the Chief Operating Officer, it'll automatically schedule these flights for the airlines when they decide they want to come to our airport. So yeah, we have that up and running now, which is good. And I'm kind of happy with how this airport is looking so far. I think we could actually probably do some gate expansions and maybe get a few more of these open. So we'll go into our build. Oh, there's the paintbrush tool. Ah, pilot. You know, honestly, in reality, guys, I had to operate a flight that I had to wake up for at 3 in the morning. And today I'm a little under the weather. So that's going to be my excuse, and I am going to thoroughly stick to it. So let's get our copy paste mode as well. And let's grab some of our gates and seating like so. And then we're going to have a little bit of difficulty lining up the seating here, I think, with this gate. So we might just have to do something a little bit different and place the seating maybe just on its side instead. But yeah, we've got our gates there. That'll work for now, and then let's just copy paste 2 of these instead. Right about here should work. Excellent. And then, of course, the general aviation, get in there as fast as possible. They just storm the place and grab them right away before I can even get them out of here. Well, we'll let them be for a little bit while we finish getting this all set up anyways. So I'll copy paste these seats again, and yeah, we'll just put these on their side, maybe up right here should work. And then we'll get some doors in place as well. And yeah, that's the way we can get this area going. So there, we'll keep our contractors nice and busy, seems how we're paying them. And another one there. And then we'll connect this stand to there. That should make it happy for the most part. And then I don't think I can connect this while there is a general aviation. Oh, okay, again. Cool. So you left commercial flights. Get that connected there, so that's running. Get this one connected there. Unpause that. And that one as well. It looks like you've all fueled, so we'll go ahead and dismiss this aircraft. And as soon as it leaves, we'll grab the gate as well for commercial. We'll do the same thing here, and we'll ask you to go as well and get that switched to commercial and that to commercial. So yeah, I think we missed welcoming our first passenger, unfortunately, while we were trying to get that set up. But yeah, let's take a look at our flight planner. So we have had 1 flight come in so far. Looks like we've got a couple more still to go tonight. And then, yeah, nothing too much for Sunday yet, but we're also building our reputation with our airline so far. So it'll take a little bit of time to get that going, but I think we're making good progress so far in that regard. If we come into our research, okay, baggage handling is almost done, and I can't quite remember in terms of the aircraft infrastructure if we have the fueling, and this is always hiding on me as well. fuel depot and fuel tank. Yeah, so we need a jet A1 fuel as well, because we'll need that for a lot of our commercial aircraft there. They're going to take the jet A1. I know it's called jet fuel, but actually the Beech 1900 used jet fuel as well, even though it was turbines, so we'll get that going. So our runway lighting project is done, so that's good. We can actually upgrade our runway now with that, the approach lights, and that'll definitely help make sure that aircraft can land easily at nighttime. Especially night flying can be a bit of a challenge sometimes, so that runway lighting is nice. I will say that I'm a big fan of centerline lighting. It's it's definitely a friend. So, but yeah, here we are. We have our first passengers kind of wandering around. Looks like our baggage belt system is now unlocked as well, which is great to see. This fuel tank is gonna get a delivery probably soon as well. So if we come into our operations tab, we can now turn on the Jet A1 fuel service. We can actually also turn on our ramp service round enabled. That'll generate some cash for us. And we'll just turn on this proactive cleaning and repairs. That should help our airport run pretty smoothly as well. So I think we're in a good place. We are still looking for an HR director, which we're not really getting a good candidate for that yet. Maybe I have to reject the actual HR directors for them to come back. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That should be all good there. So baggage is unlocked now. We're not going to dive, I think, too far into that. That wall needs to be fixed, otherwise it's going to drive me nuts. But yeah, I kind of want to wait a little bit because eventually I'd like to put baggage over here. So what we can do is we can go into our planning mode and we'll just build out part of our terminal here. And yeah, I think we'll have baggage probably on this side here. And actually, I just need to see how big the start of the baggage bay is. Okay, so that should fit there, which is good. So plan out the terminal. Just add a little bit, because eventually what I'd like to do is we'll have the baggage system kind of underground here, and we'll build some medium gates eventually down this way once we can unlock this as well. And that flight is delayed. So what is it delayed for? Refueling in progress. It's probably because I've turned on refueling and we don't have Jet A1 fuel yet. So maybe we'll just go ahead. We'll dismiss the aircraft for now. And maybe I jumped the gun on turning Jet A1 on. So let's come out of this for just a second. We'll just turn the Jet A1 off. And I think we also need a vehicle. Oh no, we have a Jet A1 truck as well. Okay, so we have it, we just don't have the gas yet. And I think that's probably actually it being delivered right there. Just waiting to see where it goes. Yeah, okay, that's the Jet A1. So, okay, never mind. We'll turn that back on. We'll say no to that delay for now. Did someone hit something? That was weird. Someone is making a... Oh, okay. So we have an emergency for a bird strike. I probably should have a bird strike system in there. So let's come in to our flight planner. And normally the aircraft requires fire truck assistance. Oh, it's a general aviation flight. There we go. Yeah, so it's already landed. All right. I was hoping, I was like, oh shoot, do we got to throw it on a stand? So that's good. So go back into our planning mode now that I've been nice and distracted. And let's get our conveyor belt system started here by getting a baggage bay, and it needs a secure zone. Of course it does. So let's get that done. So place this secure zone. And then we'll also make it a staff zone on top of that. And then, yeah, like I was saying, we'll probably put some medium gates over here when we have this unlocked. And then we'll probably build a second level for those departure gates because we'll have jet bridges available for those aircraft. So that's kind of the plan there. So we'll get our conveyor belts, and I think we do need to do some more R&D still for baggage. So let's get this placed here for now. And then I'm actually just going to take off this wall there because we won't need that. We'll get some service road in here connected as well. And let's get ourselves some asphalt like that, just around this. And then eventually, yeah, that road will kind of run all the way down there as well. I just can't put it there right now because of the fence, even though we're in planning mode. Staffing wise, security officer, we need a couple more. So kind of multitasking. We'll make sure we're watching our airport run at the same time as making sure that we are still building. I'm just going to hire a bunch. We will need more anyways, and this way staff can take breaks. So so that should work there. Let's go back into our R&D for a little bit and just see baggage handling. So we don't need high speed. We don't need the conveyor belts. What we need is the baggage security. So we'll start that project, and we'll put a bunch of administrators on that. And then the tilt tray, kind of nice to have. So we might as well do that while we wait for the other one to finish anyway. So we'll throw our administrators on there. And yeah, so we'll let that kind of run in the background for us. Now, we don't have a hangar. That's one thing I've missed. So let's see if we can get a hangar built real quick. And then hopefully then we won't fail this this mission. So let's put that back here away from the taxiway a little bit. And we'll get a taxiway placed down as well, if I can remember where that is. It's always in the spot I think it's going to be, and then it's not there. Let's get our taxi path connected there. I always think it's going to be here for some reason, and then here if not, but for some reason that's stand, hangar, and then taxiway. Anyway, small thing. Just not in the order that my brain would think it would go in, so that's kind of what we have there. So we'll kind of speed that up, make sure that gets built. Yeah, okay, we failed. I didn't get the hangar built in time. So, my mistake. That's something I should have thought about having, but yeah, we'll probably get a little bit of a fine for that. Let's see. Yeah, $8,300 fine, so we'll just delete that email. We don't need that. These operation reports get a little annoying. We don't really need all these emails too much. I just end up deleting most of them anyways, so. But yeah, I say the airport it's running pretty good so far. We've got a lot of check-ins available, so that's good. Security looks well staffed. Let's check our flight planner real quick. Looks like we're getting aircraft in, which is good. Everyone looks happy. And no more flights to schedule yet, so that's good there. So we can kind of get back into our planning a little bit, I guess. So we're going to have to find an area to screen our baggage. And I'm just wondering how we want to do that. I just wonder, do we want to go below for that? We go into conveyor belt. Oh, looks like we got security screening now. I don't want to turn on baggage or finish it until it's like totally done, because that just creates problems if you don't. So, oh, it looks like it's back here. Yeah, this actually should work. So that's gonna go out. So this is the elevator. So it's a little bit down. So we want an escalator down, so that can go out and go to a baggage claim area, and then we want to go down a level. We want an escalator up, and we want to rotate that and just make sure we put it in the right spot. So right there looks about correct as well. And then baggage screening has to be inside, but the baggage belts can run kind of on their own. So we go back up to conveyor belt. We can put a baggage claim area probably down here, I think would be good. So we could do a kind of just basic design. Just wondering actually if we just demolish that real quick. We'll go back into planning mode because I forgot to do that. See if we can maybe have it come up like out of the, you know, they kind of come out of the wall. So we have maybe something that goes like this, and then this way, and then back down, and then around. I'm not really measuring, I'm sorry. It's not going to be totally equal, but anyways, that should work. Here, and then we'll just have it come back to here. We won't have it go behind the wall. I know that's a little bit more realistic, but yeah, I think that'll work as a baggage claim area. So we'll set this as a baggage claim area as well. And then eventually we'll just need an escalator up here. So we'll have it maybe start around here. So we'll just go back down a level like so, and that should, yeah, that should work. So let's quickly pop back into our R&D, and so that we can keep researching. So we'll get the security level 2 going, and we'll make sure we get all our administrators on that. We could probably take them off this one, get that to the max, and then we can work on high-speed conveyor belts, I guess, a little bit. We don't really need them at the moment, but, and yeah, we don't actually have enough administrators for that right now. We can take off construction speed. We don't really need that. We're not building a whole lot right now. So yeah, so now we have to just get our bags from basically here to here, and also somewhere for screening. We don't have, these don't have bag drops yet, so it's not something we're gonna rush, I think, yet. So it could be probably for a later episode, but at least we'll kind of get the bare bones of baggage going. So I think we can at least plan out our connection here. So we're in the planning mode, and looks like we've got level 1 done there now. So we'll get our conveyor belt going. We'll just run that kind of along the bottom here, and we need that to come from here. Oops, rotated the game. Let's take that there, down here as well, and then we'll have it run maybe through there, and actually could just go straight down and then this way. And I built these ones backwards, so we'll just take these out, and then we'll connect this all the way down here. So yeah, so that'll be our way out for our baggage when they come eventually. And then yeah, we could eventually use some more check-in desks. Like maybe overbuild this to start. We might switch these out a little bit later on once we have a little bit more money. So I do want to wait to get this going as well, and we're going to need a medium runway, which is quite expensive. So we might actually have to do a little bit more expansion of our general aviation, all that kind of stuff before we get too far along here. But yeah, let's maybe just leave the baggage there for now. We got the tilt tray and the high-speed baggage, which is good. Can we do... Oh, the level 2 is almost done, so that's good. So then we'll just get the level 3 going right away as well, because we want to get this completely done. So we'll have that done. Maximize that as well. And then we'll kind of look into maybe getting just franchises going. So we'll just get this going. We don't have enough administrators. We could hire just a few more. Go into applicants and administrator. Let's just hire some of the good ones. These are in the green. They're not the highest level green, but we'll take them anyways. Then we'll reject those. We'll grab you as well. And the sooner we get this R&D done, the better. So yeah, we might as well kind of pump this up as high as we can, and then we'll put 2 administrators into construction speed again, and that should be good. But yeah, we could plan a little bit more of our baggage screening area. So I'm kind of actually eyeing this area here. So if we plan terminal under here, and then it needs to get into there somehow. So and then maybe just a little bit more terminal here. Try and make that even if I can. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, excellent. And we'll just take out the wall that's here, because we don't need that. And then let's see what we have so far for our screening system. So we have baggage scanner level 1. So, oh, I need secure zone, of course. So let's get the secure zone placed as well. We'll also put down staff zone here. Fill this room with that, which is good. And then let's come in. So we'll have baggage scanner 1. Just want to look. Yeah, this will actually be a good spot. So you can kind of see here, we've got an in there. Oh, that went away. So we have an in there and out, and then there's a red. So the red one is going to take us to level 2. So we'll put our level 2 scanners right up here. So we want to have, let's have this one there. That is, does it say what it does? So that one's for organics. This is guns. The same thing, we'll have it pass through there. And then explosives and drugs. Let's not bring that on airplanes, and money. So these are all going to scan, and basically if we send it from the red zone, so that means something's not looking right, we'll send it here. It'll get screened here. If it's not good, it'll go out, and we'll get to that in a little second. If it's good, it'll just keep passing through every single one. And then when it gets to the end, I think we'll have probably another little break here. And then for the rejected bags, it'll go into the bag destroyer, which we'll kind of maybe just place up here somewhere. So let's just see if franchise shops is done. Or sorry, restaurants. Let's get shops going as well. Once we have the baggage security tier 3, you can probably finish that, but let's take a look at maybe getting an entrance down here. We could probably put in a staff elevator, I would assume. So let's go into the airport elevator, and we'll have that go up to there. And if yeah, it's in the right spot. So then we'll just throw a quick little staff zone around this as well, so that it basically doesn't get mad at us for saying that it's crossing a different zone, so that warning will go away. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good start to our baggage system. And as soon as that level 3 scanner is done, we'll be set to go. All right, so we have our level 3 scanner, which is good now. So what I think we'll probably do is we'll have it. All right, so it looks like I may have accidentally pushed the wrong button here. So we have our level 3 scanner and all our baggage system now planned and hooked up. Yeah, this should work. If we have any issues with bags, we can definitely change this up a tiny bit. I also just realized I don't have conveyor belts hooked up from the level 1 scanner. And then once we have our check-ins built with baggage drops, then we'll definitely get that checked as well. I wish there was a way to route, and it'll be fine. We'll send that there. And yeah, so that'll be all hooked up eventually, which is good. Oh, and I forgot to do that in planning mode. That's okay. It can get built, I guess. We have the money. What else did I do? So yeah, I was looking at our flight capacity. We're at max, so they actually want to offer more flights. Havana wants to offer 19 more flights, we can see here. So, or they offered, but they're not planned yet. But we've hit our capacity because we also have our general aviation running down here. So we're just waiting for some R&D to finish the extended commercial license. And once that has come through, then we can build a bigger ATC tower, because we currently can't, and I don't know if I cut it off or not by mistake. We can only build a small tower, and that only allows us to have 25 aircraft at a time. So yeah, I think while we also have the money, I'm just going to grab this area because we're going to need it eventually. So we might as well get it now. The medium runway is going to be 375, and I'm going to probably place that down over here somewhere. So yeah, future planning. Belt loader is done, so we don't really need, let's just go for the better fuel trucks as well. We'll get that going here as well. And let's just get some administrators on reducing project time. Let's take it off construction speed for now, because we don't really need to boost that. And we'll just throw a little into the productivity boost. So that should hopefully help our R&D move a little smoother. But yeah, so once we have our new tower unlocked here shortly, we'll come back, and then that'll probably be it for today. All right, extended commercial license is done. So we'll go into aircraft infrastructure. We'll build a medium tower, and let's place it maybe, I think actually right here should be good. That's a good spot to kind of see everything. We'll place a little maybe close to the service road. Throw that down under there, and then I think we can also put, there's concrete that kind of goes under to cover. I can't always remember where that is. There it is, concrete tile. So yeah, I'll just push some concrete tile under that. Could actually probably put some under here as well, and under these buildings too, just for a little better coverage there. They'll give our contractors something to do. Yeah, so I think our baggage system is good. We wanted to accomplish that. We have aircraft and people coming in and out. As soon as this new tower is built, which it looks like it is, just look at our flight planner. Yep, so we're up to 75 now. We can actually demolish this other tower. We don't need that anymore. So that'll be all good to go. We should hopefully start seeing some more flights get scheduled in our schedule. Yeah, it looks like it's getting busier, which is good. I think we actually also need maybe one more airline contract before we finish off today. So let's see. Again, Maple Express. Yeah, their aircraft are just a bit small. Fly Penguin, Goose Wings. They're really small, medium size. What is Edwards Bay? No. Forest Air. They have a lot of small planes. Their medium aircraft aren't really the biggest. What do Goose Wings have again? Let's go with you. Sure, why not? So we'll bring in Goose Wings as well, and hopefully they'll get some more flights scheduled for us. We've got staff, need some service techs as well. So make sure we'll just get ourselves nice and set up, ready for the next episode here. Hopefully we'll be able to dive into some medium aircraft expansion. That'll be really good for our airport. We will need a lot of money for that though, so we might have to just kind of let things run at some point and let some money come in. We do have all our services at least kind of offered for the most part. Let's grab you as well. Everything we can offer so far is on, so that's good. And yeah, I think what we can do is just hopefully bring in some more airlines, and we should start seeing some more flights get scheduled. Looks like Goose Wings has some flights going as well. And so far our satisfaction is high, so that should mean that our airlines will stay. And yeah, I think overall, I think everything is functioning well. Did we have anything left in the R&D that I wanted to cover for today? Don't really need... Oh, there's a lot more stuff here. Well, let's do cabin cleaning. We'll get that going. You know, basically as soon as the R&D is done, the better. I'm also just going to go project group 3, get that going as well. Automation actually will be a good one to have as well. So yeah, I think we'll get this research and develop going. And yeah, we'll check in here in just a sec. Alrighty, so we've got our automation and program group 3 going, which is great. Now we just did unlock, what did we unlock? Medium stands, which is good, so we can definitely get that going. We have a waste depot available, so we could do cabin cleaning services. I don't know, the small aircraft always request it, but it's something we can definitely think about. But overall, I'd say we're gonna spot. We have been making some money the last little bit, so yeah, I think our airport is really starting to thrive. Hopefully in the next episode, yeah, we'll try and get some medium aircraft going. We'll do some more terminal expansion, maybe this way, if we can as well, and get our baggage system open and running as well. So thanks again for joining me today, everyone. Bye-bye.